cops. Tell you the truth about cops, they have a quota. A quota quota is a there's a it's a quota. Quota is something that they have to meet every month so they can get paid and everything, working as a cop. Like parking ticket maids. These cops that run around with these little badges giving motherfuckers tickets and everything, they have to meet a quota of how many tickets a month that they get. And if they don't meet that quota, they don't get paid. Just like just like um just like these cops out on the street, if they don't arrest you or put you in jail or make some kind of report about whatever's going on to every call that they've been called out to, they don't get paid. Yeah, they get paid salary, but salary ain't what the fuck. It's not like they working at McDonald's getting paid $15 an hour every 2 weeks. These motherfuckers get paid twice a month. And they take risk of being a cop by putting that damn badge on every day and walking out that door knowing that they're a cop and motherfuckers out there aiming to kill them. That's why cops are so. People people have been killing cops for decades, bro. Cops have been getting killed for decades. Every time, why you think it's not the fact that they dickheads. They got crooked cops out here, they got good cops out here, they got cops out here that want to make a difference in life. But you get pushed to the limit, bro. It's just the same way as out here. You get pushed to the limit to want to commit a crime. If someone kidnaps your child and you got to come on with the fucking ransom money and you don't have the money, are you gonna sit around and let your child get killed or get taken or whatever? Or are you gonna get out there and rob a fucking bank to get your child back? You know what I mean? That's how these cops look at it. They go and they got a job to do, and their job is to come out here and protect and serve the community because that's what they get paid for and everything. They know they take a risk by putting that badge on every day. You know what I mean? And back in the 50s, it was nothing but white cops. Back in the 50s, it was nothing but white cops. And the reason why black people and and the reason why black people hate white people so much, that being cops, is because back then motherfucking cops used to get the fire hose and spray the fuck out of black people against the buildings and beat them with batons. You know, that's the reason why black people are in so much hatred. It's not the fact it's not the fact that motherfuckers are getting killed. It's the fact that black people. Yeah, well, the Ku Klux Klan was made way back when fucking Panther Party and all them motherfuckers started the same shit. Oh yeah, they still with it, but I mean nowadays is now I mean racism, like everybody talk about, racism is back, and it is. But the fact of it is people nowadays, they don't look at the fact that so many people are interracial. So many people are interracial with different sexes and everything. Black people are not just black anymore. They're mixed with white. They're mixed with Spanish. They're mixed with every fucking race, just like a white guy is. Just like Puerto Ricans, Cubans. Everybody's interracial mix. So for these motherfuckers that are 70, 80 years old, I can understand why they're so pissed off, because back in the day when they was 20, 15, 10 years old, back in the day, that's how they lived their life, was racism. So when they see change, in life, how a white guy is walking down the street holding a black girl's hand, they get pissed off and then they want to go on some racist shit and want to go on a rampage killing a bunch of black people. That's what the problem is. Because you still got people that are 60, 70, 80 years old still back in the racism days. You know what I mean? They're not up to date with everybody being interracial. So when all these people that are 60, 70, 80, 90 years old die and everything, you will see a totally different change of the world of how things really is. Like this new generation. Do you think this new generation that 5, 6, 7, 10-year-olds these days are they talk about how this new generation it's gonna make a big difference of life? I'm gonna tell you the truth. This new generation that they have nowadays, they more gay than I don't know what. They're more homosexual tendencies than anything else. You got 5, 6, 7, 12-year-olds coming up to their parents telling them they're transgender and they're gay. Motherfucker, you don't even know what the fuck that shit is, but you talking about you gay? You fucking. That's the reason same-sex shit. They have this big ass issue about same-sex. That is the biggest motherfucking mistake they ever made, passing that law that it's okay to be married to another dude. If you look at it, I don't know if you ever get on dating sites, but dating sites. There's this dating site called Marco Space. You get on that dating site, and I guarantee you go to the chat rooms that says near you, or something like that. I guarantee you there'll be like 250, 300 people in that one chat room right there, and I guarantee you about 15 women that are in there are straight. And then the rest of the other 300 and some people that's in there that are all males looking for a dick to suck or get fucked. Guarantee. Because I can actually go on to that site right now. Matter of fact, I actually have that site, Marco Space. Go into that site, matter of fact, and it shows there's 123 people on right now. There's maybe out of all these people that's in here, there's like maybe 10 real women, and then you got these other ones that are transgenders, that are he, she's, morphodikes, and homosexuals. And then you got straight men on here. You got this one right here. It says this one right here. The name for this one is Down of Lust, age 25 with the F beside it. It's supposed to be a female. But when you look at it, what they just posted on there, it says tranny in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, wanting to get fucked. Any guys down to fuck? But it has an F on it saying it's a female, but it's a dude. Yeah. So when you go on dating sites, you gotta make sure you gotta make sure that it's a real woman, because there's a lot of homosexuals out here in this world, man. You got a lot of homosexuals, you got a lot of faggots, you got a lot of child molesters. You know what I mean? That will tell you anything. That's the same way I think, but it ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Back in the day, bro, tell you the truth, when I was 10, 11 years old, back in the day, homosexuals, if another man was caught with another man, they would hang his ass up outside and on the streets lynched up. That's when I was a kid, when I seen that shit. But nowadays, ever since they passed that fucking it's okay to be gay, right? You can't call a homosexual a faggot. Shit, I'll call a faggot. I'll call a fucking homosexual a faggot, a queer, and everything else. I dare that motherfucker to jump. I'm gonna knock his motherfucking head off. I'll knock his goddamn head off. And I dare one of these motherfuckers try to touch my children, man. I'll cut their fucking dick off and sew it in their fucking mouth. I'll literally put their body on a fucking stick and stick them out in my motherfucking front yard. And let that motherfucker swing on a goddamn stick. You wanna be gay? I'll shove that fucking stick in your ass and have that motherfucker go out through your mouth and see how much gay you wanna be then. I don't like people like that. Back in the day, I used to like lesbos, women on women, but nowadays you can't even. I don't even trust that shit either. I changed my mind about lesbians and women on women type sex. I'm not down with that shit no more either. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I mean, watching porn with girls on girls, I mean, I'll do that. But for me to say, yeah, it's okay for another woman and a woman to get married, no. You know, God made woman and made Adam and Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, you know? Or not Eve and Sarah, or Eve and Ashley, you know what I mean? This world... I mean, this world has changed from a big, like, I'm not saying that Donald Trump is not someone to have to be the president of the United States and everything, but I mean, I'd rather have Donald Trump as a fucking president of the United States than have a president that sits on his ass doing nothing. Only reason why Obama... I mean, I don't see why would anyone want another Clinton in the fucking being a president, bro? Why would you have another Clinton or another Bush in being a president, on top of the fact that knowing the fact that the Bush brothers and the Clintons did nothing but fuck this world up in the first place to get us in the position that we're in now. We should have never went over to Iraq and fight those motherfuckers over there. Saddam Hussein and all his kids, they should have never died because of the fact that, oh, well, they're gonna bomb us and they're gonna try to blow up this. They didn't have no intentions of coming over here to the United States and blowing up the World Trade Center. They didn't come over here to blow it up. They didn't come over here to blow up the Pentagon. And the only reason why that shit actually got started is because the fact of it is Bush wanted to have a cover-up story about how Bush decided he was going to go to Iraq and go to Afghanistan and go over there, and he was going to try to take the oil from over there and make them pay for their own oil for us to get cheaper oil, instead of us going out there and drilling for it like we've been doing since 19 or 1800s. Yeah, my dad works in the oil field. He's been there since he was 15 years old. Yeah, I mean, oil was the biggest thing back in the 1800s. It changed it changed a lot of people's mind, how people really think about how this world is. If it wasn't for oil, and what people really found in it and everything, we will be still sitting here living in fucking shack houses, running around with burning trees and to keep lights, to keep warm, and everything else like that. Motor vehicles would have never been invented. A lot of things wouldn't been invented. Did you know a black man was the one that invented the toilet? Did you know that? A black man is the one. Yeah, a black man is the one that invented the fucking toilet. Yeah, a black man was the first one that ever invented a fucking toilet. Which was pretty shocking because most of the shit that's ever been invented in this world always came from white people. White people invented planes, white people invented homes, white people invented electricity, gas, water, how to make all kinds of shit. White people are the ones that... Who? Yeah, Henry Ford is the one. That dude is the richest dude that's ever making vehicles. Like the one that invented planes. The original people that actually, there's two of them that invented planes. One guy tried to say he invented planes before, and he lied. He tried to take over the deeds and the and stuff of saying he's the one that built airplanes and everything, which he'd never built a fucking plane in his life. He's tried afterwards and everything because they died. The two people that invented the plane died. So when they died, he picked up the deed saying that he's the one that made it. There's so much there's so much shit out there people don't even have a fucking clue about. People taking credit of something they never did in their life. Well, there's a contract on those type of things. Another rapper cannot take another rapper's music. They have a contract on that. They have a contract on those. How the rap business actually goes is, like for Michael Jackson, a bunch of people are copyrighting his fucking music, but the only thing with that is Michael Jackson, when someone writes a song, gets it produced, and copyrights it, and puts it out there on the world for the world to see, um, and everything, and to listen to, you have 10 years with that song. After 10 years, anybody in the world can take that song and take those beats and do what the fuck they want with it. That's how the music business actually is. Like for Michael Jackson. If Michael Jackson written a song back in 2015, give him 10 years from now, whoever wants those beats or wants those lyrics, someone can take it. And I guarantee you someone will. There's a song that I heard the other day, same type of song that Michael Jackson came up with. Man in the Mirror. There's another song out there that I actually heard the other day that was out before Michael Jackson even came up with that song. Man in the Mirror was a remix from somebody else's song that Michael Jackson used, the Man in the Mirror, after 10 years. And the guy that sang that song made that song back in 1950s. Yeah, there's a lot of things people don't know.
Well, Michael Jackson,
Yeah, he's one of the another top artist that give it another 5-10 years from now people forget about. Like Elvis Presley, they said Elvis Presley died back in the 50s or the 60s. Elvis Presley didn't die until a couple of months ago. You didn't know that, did you? No, he hasn't. No, but he got tired of the fame and the fortune. He got tired of the fame and the fortune. You ever heard of people going and paying for their identity to be changed? They found Elvis Presley underneath the bridge, been living homeless for the last 6 years. Found him dead underneath the bridge. When they went and ran his name, he was underneath a different name. The only way they found out that it was really Elvis Presley is the dental records. You can change your appearance, you can change your name, but when they actually run a blood test and dental records on you, that's how they actually find out who you are. You can go out and have all the plastic surgery and all the boob jobs and butt toxin and eyebrow lifting and all that shit you want to in this life. But when it comes down to it, when you die and they do an autopsy on you, the few things that they check to find out who you really are is your dental records and your blood type. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, it was in the news. It was in the news a couple of months ago. Elvis Presley's. They found him dead underneath the freeway. And what's so crazy is they said that they've been seeing him around this one town for a long time, homeless, and he's been going to homeless shelters for the last couple of years. He gave up all that shit to be a broke motherfucker and to die being broke. But what's so crazy is that when anybody plays his song on the radio, plays his records, buys his music, buys his clothes, buys his hats, his shoes, his all his shit of Elvis Presley, he makes fucking money off of it. It goes to a bank and it sits in the bank and collects money on. So when he died, he had plenty of money when he left. He just didn't claim it. I don't blame him though. He was popular. Like Tupac. Everybody keeps saying Tupac's alive. Everybody keeps saying that shit. The only way they can actually find out is they run a fucking dental check on take his teeth out of his mouth and out of the grave. Take his teeth, go to that grave site, take his teeth out of his mouth. Nah, the hair doesn't. After being in a grave so long, your body turns to ash. So all your hair particles and all your skin and all that shit you lose. The only thing that really stays behind is your teeth, bro. Your teeth never. Your teeth will always be there. That's why people prefer getting cremated. Even though when you get yep. That's why people when they want to disappear, they usually do cremation. When they do cremation, everything that they have on goes in that damn big ass oven and they burn it. Your teeth, your everything. You lose everything. People don't realize that though, man. They want to be famous and they want to have all this fame and fortune. Sometimes people don't want it no more. Like Tupac. Everybody says that he got killed, he got shot, he got killed. You know? Biggie got killed. He got shot, you know. That was he's definitely dead. But Tupac, they don't really know if he's dead. All they know is he got shot, he went to the hospital, and the feds could have probably came in and took over and probably sold him up, set him up with the new name, new identity, new everything. But you know what's so crazy is the fact that after Tupac supposedly died, his mom was still selling his music. His mom was still dropping his music and making money off of it. His mom is his producer. You didn't know that. Biggie's mom's got all his lyrics. Everything Biggie's ever written. Same thing as Tupac. Everything Tupac's ever written, his mom is the one that's selling it all. And I bet you he's living in a big ass fancy mansion somewhere, living big, and I guarantee watching his name blow up all over the world. You know what I mean? Some people take advantage of that. They get tired of being famous. They get tired of having a target on their back. All these rappers have targets on their back. Why? Because they have bread. As long as they have bread, they's a target. And they will always be a target until they die. So all this fame and fortune people be talking about. I want to be a rapper. I want to be this. I want to be the greatest person. It's not what they actually want to be.
You gotta join the Illuminati to become famous.
Well,
that's why they made sacrifices.
everybody gets taken care of some type of way. People die every day. People die every day. They can make it seem like it was a car accident. They can make it seem like you fell out of a plane. They can make it seem all kinds of different ways if they want to make you disappear some way. Just like the mafia. If a mafia want to get to you, they'll get to you. Ain't no stopping the feds. The feds can only save your ass for so very long. But you know, reason why people die fucking with the mafia because they go out there and they want to go shopping and they want to use their old name and they want to go and get their old credit cards and people be watching like how people talk about the cyber world is taking over. It is. They listen to every phone call, they see every text message, every picture, anything you post on Facebook, MySpace, any internet sites. Anytime you get in your car and your car has GPS or navigation or has something in that car, they know everywhere you go. They know everything about you. They want to get if anyone wants to get to you, your information is out there. Like my information, I put my information out there. I don't hide from nobody. See if the FBI and the CIA and the NSA and all them motherfuckers want to come get me for something, fuck it. They know where I'm at. I'm not gonna hide. I got a smartphone. I know they can listen to everything that I talk about. That's why I don't use my cell phone. I go on social media, but you don't hear me talking on the cell phone. I make phone calls to a doctor's appointment. I make phone calls to my daughter's mom and my ex-wife about my son. But you don't hear me on there saying a goddamn thing about anything that I'm doing. Text messages? Only text messages I send is to women talking about, hey, you wanna fuck? Like, you know, if someone wants to get to you, it's easy to get to them. You can't hide in this world from no one. Satellite dishes are all around this world. If they want you, they don't get you. And that's what people don't understand. People don't understand that. FBI, if you go to the FBI and you tell the FBI right now that someone wants to kill you or the mob wants to kill you, they're gonna look into it. They're gonna ask you why do they want to kill you, and they're gonna do everything in their best effort to put you up in a safe house. They're gonna keep you safe. They're gonna give you a new bank account. They're gonna give you a new car, a new job, a new name. They're gonna move you into a new house. They're gonna do everything in their fucking power to keep you alive, as long as you have money in your pocket and you can be able to do it. If you ain't got no money in your pocket, if you ain't got no money in your pocket, you might as well just say, fuck it, here I am, kill me. That's how it goes. Like Elvis Presley and Tupac and all them changed their identity. They had the money to do it.
You gotta pay people to be quiet. Cause you know they would put their identity out there if you stop faking death. You don't want nobody to know you're alive. Pay people off.
Yeah, it's a process of doing all that. Like for me, if I wanted to sell drugs and everything, I can get drugs from anywhere. I can go in and say my name is such and such name. I can go down and change my name. I can go down and get a new identification, new address, new everything, and walk up in a mob place where all the mobsters are at, and tell them, hey, you know, I'm such and such. They're gonna look into it. When they look into it, the FBI or the CIA or whoever or whatever, they have already changed their information. They already did everything they need to do to cover it up, to have you legit, so you can be just as one of them, so they can get you in there undercover without any type of questions. You know what I mean? And that's how informants work. Why you think there's so many people going to prison? So many people taking the easy way out, because when they get into shit too deep and the feds get involved, they start copping a fucking plea. They cop a plea, they change your name, they do everything, they put you up in a safe house somewhere. And that's where you stay. You make a new life, new wife, new kids, new everything. People and people come up to people disappear every day, bro. You don't hear about it, but it happens. Like my brother, he went to Iraq for 4.5 years. There's shit in Iraq that the news, the media covered, and there's shit that would never cover. How the U.S. went over there and and was doing shit to people over there that they didn't need to do anything to. How motherfuckers would just walk up in somebody's house over there and just shoot them and take pictures and do all kinds of funny shit to them and everything else, and you will never hear about it on the media. People are
That's crazy.
people do some crazy shit.
I believe it too.
It's a cover up. Fighting people in Iraq was a cover up for the oil and industries and in oil industry, or however the fuck you say that. Just because just because people in Texas we have oil, bro. Put it that way. And like China, you know how China makes all our clothes and makes all of our toys and makes all of our weapons and makes everything for us. All that they're only reason why they make that shit for us is because we supposedly paid them to do it, but really is the fact that we invaded their country a long time ago, back in Japan and all them, when they dropped that fucking that Hiroshima bomb on their motherfucking ass over there, Pearl Harbor. That's the reason why they do it. We can easily go over there and drop another bomb on their motherfucking ass. That's the reason why they do what they do for us. And supposedly that we owe them trillions and trillions and billions of dollars, which we do. We're in debt with China. We're always going to be in debt in China. United States went over there and fucked them up. But we're not the only ones that did that shit to them. Adolf Hitler did it to them. Adolf Hitler did it to them. The Koreans, all them motherfuckers. There's so much history that. Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was someone that decided to run his own government and wanted to.
Yeah, I know who Hitler is. I said his culture. I forgot what they call it. That's why I said it was dumb.
Oh,
They was beefing.
there's all kinds of stupid shit that People fight over for.
Right.
Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler. The reason why Adolf Hitler did what he did is a simple fact. It wasn't because of.
Racist.
It wasn't the fact that he was racist. It's just the fact that he can't be racist because he was the same as just like the fucking Jews.
I'm saying he is racist though. He ain't like no other,
Adolf
no
Hitler.
other culture.
Adolf Hitler was a very smart man, and if he would have played his cards right, he would have been over the world as world. But the fact of it is that when shit really happened, and people started giving intel about all the locations and everything that was going on, um, informants and snitches, pretty much what happened to him.
Right.
People people got a hold of them that was working with Adolf Hitler and turned them, promised them all kinds of, oh, I can do this for you, I can do, that's all it is a bunch of bullshit lies just to get them to turn on Adolf Hitler. Because Adolf Hitler was a number one person that was going to take over the world, and everybody knew it. Just like that fucking dude that's over there in Korea, that's over there doing test rockets and everything, and they made a movie about his dumbass, with what's his name, the one that gets high and everything, and they're over there, and they drop that damn whatever out of the sky, and he sticks it up his ass or some shit like that.
Wow.
What's his name? He plays. What does he play on? It's that goofy motherfucker.
So, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
He got curly hair and
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
Seth Rogen.
yeah. Well, you seen that movie with that recently came out with him in it, where he's over there
Satchel Party.
with the Chinese man or Korean man.
I think you're talking about Satchel.
No,
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. You're talking about. I know you're talking about. I forgot what that movie called. Then, damn, who that?
that same movie, that same
Bruce Lee
movie,
did. Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
that
Bruce Lee did a show, and they remade it into a movie.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember the movie called. I know what you're talking about.
That same
Yeah.
that same movie there is the same person that they have in that movie.
Green, the Green Hornet.
No, not the Green Hornet, not that one.
Oh, I think you thought that one. Oh damn.
No, it's
Seth
another.
Rogen
It's the other.
and that Korean guy. You
It's
said he got a movie with a Korean guy. That's Green Hornet.
there is another one after that. It's the one where they're driving the tank.
I don't think I heard
It's the one where they're dancing and everything, getting high, getting fucked up and everything. He went over there. They met him on the mountain. It was two guys. It was him and another guy that was with him. He was a TV producer and everything, and he wanted to get him on TV and everything to tell everybody how the Koreans over there really are. And they made a fake store and everything.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Not Pineapple Express.
Seth Rogen and yeah, I
Um,
think I know what you're talking about.
that guy that's in that movie, that Chinese guy, is the same guy that is over there in Korea or in China right now, trying to make nuclear bombs to try to reach over here to the United States to drop on
Because
us.
of funny Chinese dudes be on movies and shit.
The Chinese dude, yeah, that
He was on he was on Hangover.
not that Chinese dude. No, not him.
Oh,
Trying to think of the damn name.
yeah, it's talking about Jet Li.
No, it's a new one that came out.
Jackie Chan.
No, it's it's with it's with Seth Rollins where he's a agent or he goes undercover or something. He's working in a producing news broadcast place, and he his boss wants to get that Chinese dude on the news and everything. It's a talk show. I think it was on the talk show. They take him and take that Chinese dude and put him on a talk show and everything, and they get high as fuck, and they're driving a tank and blowing shit up, and I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm trying to think of that damn movie. It's kind
I
of
know Seth Rogen get high on every movie.
yeah, he does that. Um, trying to think of it. Can't think of damn name. Fuck. It's damn. Seth Rollins.
So he ain't on Seth Rogen.
Trying to think of his damn name. Rogan.
Sure he ain't on Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. The interview. That's the damn
The
movies.
interview.
Yeah, the interview. That's one of
I
his.
don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, if you watch that one there has a Chinese guy. That's what I'm talking about. That same guy that's in there, that Chinese man is the same guy that is the ambassador or some shit over there in China right now that's trying to drop nuclear bombs over here on the United States.
Oh shit. Is
Yeah.
he? So you telling me he racist?
He's not racist, it's just a fact he's just trying to wipe out the United States.
It sounds like a race thing though. Between China and United States.
China is one of our allies.
Well,
But
he is buying a lot of stuff from China.
we got too many allies. We got way too many allies. We got the
We
UN.
hold China money and shit too.
Yeah, we owe them trillions and trillions of billions of dollars, bro. We're the ones who went over there and dropped that fucking Hiroshima bomb over there on Japan and Pearl Harbor. Yeah, we're the ones that fucked up Pearl Harbor over there. But
I never knew. Wait, what you saying?
I know a lot about history. History is my life.
I see. I never knew.
I think the guy, I think the guy that played him almost looks, almost looks like him, but I don't think that was him. But the Chinese guy that's in there, um, that plays that Chinese character is what they're talking about. They
He's for the same character on the Chinese.
no, not that Chinese dude.
Korean dude.
There's a lot of Chinese Korean dudes. Did you know over there in China that women can only have 2 kids?
Shit. Nah.
If they have any more than 2, they kill them.
Nah. Nah, I never knew that.
Yep,
They treat China like Africa.
yep. If Chinese home parent, 2 Chinese parents have more than 2 kids, they kill it.
Yeah, they killing people in Africa for no reason at all.
Oh, did you see the YouTube videos and the videos that those fuckers doing over there? They're killing women.
Killing women, they killing kids too though. They killing anything. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's crucial in Africa. That's where that old, Ebola shit came from.
Yeah, I think that was a setup on that too.
Uh,
That virus, I think someone made that virus, gave it to somebody, and it got
they broke it head.
and got spread it, and it's out there. Same thing with that Nile River virus shit that's over there in Florida right now. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes over there in
West Nile virus.
yeah, over there in Florida they have that over there right now. People are people are getting sick and dying from that shit right now. Over there in Miami.
That's why you gotta get, what's that shit? Insulin shots and all that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be getting those shots, but people are dying. And what I was told, or what I was, they said something about that on
Get
the.
the flu shots and shit.
I get all those shots, but I mean, I still get sick.
Yeah, flu shot. Alright, somebody got sick before. They said somebody was allergic to the flu shot. They had a allergic reaction on that shit.
See, but they make all these chemicals and all these drugs for people to take, and there's so much shit out there in this world, man. Like all these prescription medications, like Tylenol, Advil, all this stuff that you can buy over the counter at pharmacies. It's so crazy, man. They bitch and complain about marijuana. People using marijuana and saying people are dying from marijuana. No one ever. And see, the government tried to get people to think that marijuana is a drug like cocaine, heroin, speed, crack, and everything like that, PCP, LSD, and everything that it kills you. But the study's already been done that ain't no one in this world has ever died from marijuana. And well, I mean, people lace it up with all kinds of shit like PCP. You talking about that? You talking about that bullshit with bath salt, spice, that spice shit. Yeah, that that right there. People here, these fucking people here, they went and it's called spice over here. But it's also called all kinds of other names. Yeah, what's in that chemical supposedly it's marijuana mixed with all kinds of other stuff and everything. You could buy it at smoke shops and for so much money and everything. And it's supposed to be better than marijuana, but come to find out, yeah, don't take it. I'm just telling you, don't take it. That shit there will kill you. That it does, bro. You know what's in it? You know what kind of chemicals that's in there, bro? You want to know what's in there? Bath salt. It's bath salt. Yeah. Well, you can go to like Bath and Beyond, and they have bath salt there for women. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And they mix it. Yeah, people. It's supposed to be a better type of drug, but it stops your heart. It gives you it kills you, man. That's just point blank. That shit will have your that shit will have your fucking brain fucked up, looking like a goddamn shroom, like a mushroom. Oh man. Yeah, 'cause that shit will kill him. When that shit first hit the smoke shops here, bro, man, you see on the news, OD, heart attack, heart attack. They was raiding, they was raiding the fucking smoke shops here, bro. They was literally raiding them. Yeah, they was raiding the smoke shops and everything here, and everything. They was taking it off the market. It doesn't smell like real weed either. I know 'cause I was homeless for a while. I It does. I broke into this home. I broke into this home when I was homeless and everything. It was abandoned and everything. But I broke it. Yeah, I am too. I broke into this home and this one guy, I was kicking it with my one of my friends that I known for a while and everything, and me and him got some Chinese and everything. We was eating and everything. This one guy walked up to us and asked us, do we want a cigarette? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we sitting there smoking. Man, I hit 2 puffs off this motherfucking cigarette, bro. It wasn't a cigarette. It was fucking, it was fucking spice, bro. I, No, it was it's the same shit that you're talking about, but down here it's called spice.
Oh wow. I hate
And
pork, bro. It just
and
stink.
and I took 2 hits off that motherfucker, bro.
It's a dipper.
I woke up I woke up on the fucking bus. On the bus. Somehow I woke up on the bus, and then when I woke up, I was laying on the ground. My phone battery and everything came out of my phone. Somehow I found all the parts except for the battery. And then when I woke up again, I ended up in the middle. Woke up laying on the floor in the smoke shop.
Wow.
And then when I woke up again, I was at another bus stop going to another location. And then I
They
woke up.
might have you walking all funny and shit.
Man, I didn't know where the fuck I was at, bro. I don't know how I got on the bus. I don't know. I don't know anything. All I know is I kept waking up, and when I did wake up, I was in all kinds of other places.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I was at my brother house. My nigga was chilling, on some shit, bro. Next thing you talking about, I went home, and I don't remember how I got home.
That wet,
Shit, I was drunk. I say drunk. I don't smoke wet, bro.
that wet that you're talking about, it's actually called.
It's different.
You know what the.
It's a body bomber fluid.
Yeah, bombs. I was gonna say.
That's
Uh,
wet.
yeah, I was gonna say. Do you even know the what it really is? Yeah, it's bombs.
Dang.
That shit is what they put inside your body when you die.
Yeah. That's yo. I don't fuck with that shit. That's why some people smoke because they smoke dead people.
It's not smoking dead people, it's just what they put inside your body when you die. They drain your body. When you die, when you die, I used to work in the graveyard, digging.
See if you touch, if you smoke that shit. See if you touch yourself on your arm or something. See if your body gonna react.
No,
That shit make your body do weird shit.
yeah, I smoked it when I was younger. I know how it feels. I used to fuck with it when I was a kid.
That shit cold. You would kill yourself with that shit too.
I used to fuck with a lot of shit. I've done heroin, I've done speed, cocaine, acid, antifreeze, gasoline,
All
spray
that shit.
paint.
Jesus.
Yep, I've done it all. I've done it all when I was a kid. I
Jesus.
used to, I used to do, I used to do coke for a long time.
Yeah, it's like meth, bro. You know, pussy meth. Like that's not drug. Like it's a drug, but it don't get you high. People just get addicted from killing themselves, cause that's all it is. It make you feel good about killing yourself. Like it mess up your body. You feel me? And people really get addicted to it.
Yeah, people get on some crazy shit to do. But yeah, I know about all those drugs. I used to
It's
fuck with
made
them.
with battery acid and some other shit. All types of weird shit. It killed me.
They make that shit out in the middle of a fucking field somewhere, bro. My dad used to cook it.
And it don't get you high at all. People just like the feeling of it and it make you sick and you die and shit. People just like that shit. That's weird. Like you don't get high off it, so why you smoke it? Like people just really get like the feeling of being sick. You feel me?
Some people just
And they
have
pay a lot of money for that shit.
like oxycodones and shit like that. I used to do a bunch of that. I wouldn't say I was addicted to all that shit. I used to do cocaine all the time, bro. Before I moved to New Mexico, I used to do a bunch of cocaine. My paychecks used to go on cocaine and cell phone. Cocaine and cell phone. Mm, I worked at Popeyes, worked at McDonald's, and worked at Wendy's all at the same time. And all three of my one paycheck would pay for my cell phone bill. My cell phone bill used to run me $500 to $600 a month. Um, my because I used to do some crazy shit on my cell phone. Buying all kinds of stupid shit. And then my other two paychecks would be going to cocaine. I was like,
Well, I'm glad you left that shit alone.
I don't miss it.
Right, you shouldn't. I'm glad you left that shit.
Only thing I fuck with now is weed. I like
Better than any other drug.
weed. Well, weed is helping me with my epilepsy. I'm never.
I said better than any other drug.
I'm never gonna get rid of my epilepsy. My grandma and my mom has it. It's hereditary in my
You
family.
can't get rid of it eventually. Taking medicine
I've been take
you can do it.
I've been taking medication since I was 6 months old, bro. I'm not gonna get rid of.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna get rid of it.
I don't know how I got rid of mine.
Was you born with it?
All I know, yeah, I was gonna die. Like the last one I had, I'm glad I never had it. If I would have had one more seizure, I was gonna die.
What kind of seizures they said that you have?
Epilepsy, real bad.
Because there's like 8 different types of seizures.
I said epilepsy. I don't know the names of the others, but definitely epilepsy.
Yeah, I used to. See, I get these shakes when I don't eat and it gets too hot. I get these shakes and I start shaking and then I start sweating and then I start getting dizzy and I fall out and they last about 45 minutes to about an hour where I'm on the ground shaking and don't remember shit that's going on. But